Many of us have dogs. Whoa, almost everybody. Cool. Best show of hands I have ever seen in a group. How many? Put your hands down. How many of you have cats? Quite a few cats out there. Now we're going to have something now. How many have both? Wow. Boy, you're quite a bunch of animal lovers in here, aren't you? You said how many years do we keep an animal? We haven't gotten to that far yet, okay? We keep them until we get them adopted. And some people wonder, do we have them killed if they're there too long? No, we never do that, okay? They never do that. So we keep them until they're adopted. And usually what happens is sometimes when they come in, they misbehave really badly, and that's why you stay there. Now, if you come across a stray dog, we'll pretend that Michelle isn't here right now, all right? A stray dog, and the dog comes up, bring Jake up to sniff him, okay? The dog seems friendly, but what should you do?
Stand back.
Very good. Stand out, and there's a stray dog, and he starts growling at you. Walk away slowly. Well, you might have to do that if you're in your yard, but what if you're at the public park? And he's growling, and next thing you know, he's going to jump all over you. Whoa, good move. Did everybody see that? He's protecting his head and his face, and he's acting like a log. Now watch what will happen. Just stay there. Just stay there. What happened? Did everybody see that? Jake came over. Jake was our aggressive dog. Came over, sniffed him, and went, nothing of interest here. I'm bored. I'm going to go somewhere else. Good job. Good job. All right. So if the dog, if you have a handful of treats, you know, you put them in your pocket, and the dog has the ball, and he brings it back to you, but he won't give it to you, you can say, here, you want a treat? And you trade him. What does he have to do in order to get the treat?
Drop the ball.
Drop the ball. Exactly, it's to drop the ball. So he drops the ball, and while he gets his treat, you pick up the ball, and then you start again. Now if you say the word drop when that happens, right, then he's going to learn to do it when you say the word drop. So we want to be careful. Then we have dogs that see laundry. Anybody ever see sheets hanging on the laundry line outside, getting a little fresh air? Yeah, wind catches it, dog's loose, and all of a sudden, dog gives chase and grabs the sheet. It's because for them, that's kind of a game. So if you're running and you have a jacket and it's flying like this and you're running away from the dog, very chance is he's going to run after your jacket because it's flying in the breeze the same way that the sheet is. So what we want to do is we want to stop and stand still, and the dog will become bored and then he'll go somewhere else. And then when he does, then we can walk safely with it.
What if someone looks like you and has the same shirt on but a different color? Dogs are colorful. How are they supposed to know?
Because they go by smell. Okay? That's a good question.
What a lazy day. Hi there. Welcome to my back porch. I'm Sam. Sam. That's my owner, Joe.
Oh, that's
Just like
Oh boy. Yep, I didn't have anything to do today while you're gone, so. You know, the interesting thing about this, guys, these dogs don't know right from wrong. They don't know that this is a bad thing.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Dudley? Okay. Here's another one. Can anybody read what the book says?
Dog training.
For dummies, right? That's when you can't figure it out, read this book. Well, the dogs help them out, isn't it? So what is it that they want? When we see this kind of mess, etc., we're going to give you the answer to it. I want you to think inside your head right now and think about what the answer is, and then match up what you come up with what we come up with, because there's a lot of right answers. We could spend all day just on this question. Please take me inside when it is cold and wet, for I am a domesticated animal, no longer accustomed to the bitter elements. My eyes watch for you while my heart waits, hoping you will come soon.
Oh, that's
just like
It's important for you to understand that you all have homes for your cats right now. But when cats are making babies at that rate, we run out of homes. And that's one of the things where the Humane Society gets involved, because we take the cats when there's too many of them, and then try to find people who don't currently have a cat, or maybe their cat died, and then we adopt a cat for them. But everything from the Humane Society, when we do it, is adopted. It's already spayed. So it's a dog, it can't have puppies. If it's a cat, it can't have kittens. And the reason for that is because there's already more cats and more dogs out there than we've got homes. The microchip has a number on it. And so when we put it in there, we can use a scanner, and we can scan the dog or the cat that's lost, read the chip, and then we call a company, and they have the owner's information registered to that chip. It's a very unique number. Nobody else takes it. Everybody hear that? Here's his number. Now, if Jake was to get loose, all right, let's say that I was doing this in Sioux City, which I go to Sioux City sometimes, and Jake got loose, and I didn't know where Jake was. And I had to come home without him. That would really be bad. That'd be like you going on vacation, and somehow your dog got loose, and you couldn't find him. You know what I mean? So I would, I'd come back, and I'd be just about heartbroken because I wouldn't have Jake. Well, then I would get a phone call a little while later, because somebody would have found Jake and read that microchip number, and when they called to that company that keeps all that information, they would have said, well, Jake belongs to the Humane Society of Northwest Iowa. His name is Jake, and they live in Milford, and here's their phone number. And then I would be called, and I would be able to do my job. Not once did I feel like I was gypped because all I had was my cat, okay? Not once did I feel like I was not getting my share because all I had was a cat. My cat has kept me company when I've been sad, and sometimes even made me happy again with her playfulness. I love to watch the way she moves, sometimes so graceful, and other times pouncing and playful. We all know that side of our cats, right?
Yeah.
That. And she can be so curious, trying to make her own discovery, or chasing a feather toy, or a ball, especially the ones with bells. Mom lets me be the one to feed her, and I brush her every day. I even give her a bath once in a while. She loves to play in the water. Some cats do, and some cats don't. Almost all of them like to play in the toilet, though. She has her own bed, but usually likes to sleep with me, and her litter box is in my room, so I keep it clean for her. Sometimes when I am lonely, my cat will come and lay on my lap. Then she begins to purr, and it's like my room is filled with happy voices. I hope that someday people can understand she's not just a cat. She's my friend, and I really love her. What do you think, huh? Yeah, that's a pretty special way that people feel about their cats. So it's never fair to say it's just a cat, especially if that cat should die. Some people say, it's just a cat, get over it. No, this is a very important part of people's lives, just like a dog is a very important part of people's lives. And you know, I don't know how many of you, as I was reading that, thought about it, but I see a lot of the 6 pillars of character right there in that little story. I see how she has respect for her cat. You all see responsibility? She cleans the cat's box, she brushes it, she gives it baths. Is she taking care of it? Yeah, is she kind? Is she fair with the cat? Right. And I think that as we go through this, keep those 6 pillars in mind, okay? Because this is a way we can exercise with our pets what we try to exercise with each other and with our families. But we also have this. This is kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe it isn't cool. You guys play a lot of video games, don't you?
Yeah.
So the next time that your computer isn't working, or sooner if you'd like to, this is a board game. But it's about dogs, and it's about situations that you might run into out in the neighborhood. And you can move your piece forward, and you go all through this maze to the finish. This is our bite-free game. This comes with our video, okay? We're going to give each one of you one of these just to take and play.